I balance my 30 million jobs. So cute. It brings me back to like being a little girl. I'll be 32 years old. Scallop rolls. Love big shirt after a day. Hello you guys and welcome back. Today is a Saturday, the sun is shining, it is so nice. I'm not working today, I have minimal plans and it's just gonna be a really good day. And I thought I could do like a little day in my life, maybe it's going to be a few days, but a Q&A, and it's not like a sit down and just ask questions. It's like I take you along my vlog and then I answer questions throughout the vlog. I did that a few months ago and people seem to really enjoy it, so I'm going to do that this time. So I'm just about to head out the door. I'm actually gonna meet some friends for coffee with my boyfriend, so we're gonna go do that. And I have a first question here that actually has to do with coffee, so that's perfect. So what is my go-to coffee order? It's honestly changed a little bit, I will say. In my past vlogs, you would have seen me really just order like a iced vanilla oat latte, but it has since changed. Now I use soy milk. I know that's not like riveting. I tend to use soy milk whenever possible, and I've been really enjoying like more simple flavors like coconut and maple. But I've also enjoyed like a cortado here and there. That's been my favorite kind of when I'm going to like a cafe that's like really high quality beans and stuff like that. But now that it's hot, I'm probably still gonna just choose iced. So right now, yeah, my go-to it would be a maple soy latte ice. So that's kind of the vibe. I'm not into like the super sweet ones right now. So anyways, that's just a little fun question about coffee. Anyways, let's go get the coffee because now I feel like I'm getting a little tired. So anyways, let's go get the coffee and we'll keep the questions coming.
For April Fool's one day, you should have a normal vlog, but with Steven as you.
Yeah.
And just Steven does everything. For April Fool's Day, upload that one.
But you
The
just...
long hair's gone. I'm still trying to get rid of the blonde.
Alrighty guys, I'm at the little cafe. I got my maple iced latte and I'm with my friends. And Sarah's going to ask me a question actually.
What is your favorite photography shoot you've done so far?
Oh, that is a good one. Is this a trick question? Because like I've done yours.
Okay, not including me.
I will say though, actually one of the favorite ones, I don't know if it's my favorite, but one of the favorite ones, pause for bus, is the photo shoot that we did for the spring minis in the tulips, like in your vintage dress.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was really cute. And I'm trying to think of another one. I think another one of my favorite ones is actually my friend's cousins, now my friends too. Some pictures, they were some of my favorites. There were some of my early ones when I first launched the business and they were just beautiful. And the willow tree was gorgeous. Oh my God, literally everything's against me. I shouldn't be vlogging in public. I'll chat with you after this. So I think one of them, oh my God, literally as soon as I start vlogging.
Mustang over here.
Hey, Sarah.
Yes.
No, oh my God.
Look what song.
Oh my God, he doesn't look like it.
So
Put him
fun.
down. Oh, no. Good, actually. Which one do you like? I like the ladybug.
Let's talk about glasses.
Okay. Oh my God. Let's
Joe
talk.
Cool Woodstock.
That's so funny.
Okay, let's go get the Diet Pepsi.
We just had our little coffee. I had to go into the little pharmacy, needed a few things like deodorant and Diet Pepsi. I'm going to get my hair like slightly adjusted later. I do really love it. I'm just gonna get adjusted to be slightly like more blonde. So anyways, the hairdresser's so sweet. She was like, yeah, I would take some Diet Pepsi as like a little tip. And I was like, hell yeah. I'm gonna get you a pack. So that's why I got some. Anyways, now we're going to take a little drive and then go home. I'm gonna get some work done before the hairdresser salon, and then we're gonna have a nice evening together. But anyways, I have time for one question right now at least, and it's what's your favorite thing to do in the summertime? I don't know. I feel like there's lots of different things. I think one thing in particular, like this is gonna sound so weird and stupid, but sitting outside and reading is just so relaxing to me. Like sitting outside on my little back patio and like with a nice little breeze, but the sun on you, it feels warm, but it's not too hot, and like the wind is there, and then the birds are like chirping, and it's just like pretty. That just feels so relaxing to me, so I really enjoy doing that. And then another thing would be like exploring a cute little seaside town, like going to check out all the little shops, a nice cold drink on the patio, like not necessarily alcoholic or anything, but a nice little Diet Coke, a little Shirley Temple would be cute, and then like really good seafood. I think those are my favorite things, and like being near the water and the sound of the water. Yeah, I think those are my favorite summery things. And I'm actually really excited for summer this year. Like, I feel like I'm gonna try to like
East Coast max this summer and like do a bunch of East Coast things. So let me know what you really like to do in the summer. Anyway, so we're gonna go home now. We're gonna go home and we're also gonna be like sad and nostalgic. Not sad, but we're gonna pass by one of the houses that we actually toured when we first moved here, and we always kind of low-key regret not buying it. Like, who's to know, maybe we'd live there and like have regrets living there, but we're gonna go pass by because they're building onto it and we kind of are curious to see what they're doing. So anyways, okay, we're gonna go do that and I will chat with you later. We're back home now. My little Amazon package came in and I did try to look literally everywhere at all the dollar stores and the little stores for these clips and barrettes and couldn't find them. So I ended up having to get them on Amazon. But anyways, they finally arrived. It took longer than usual. So, oh, they're so cute. Okay, so I got this pack of star barrettes just for like fun, quick little looks. I'll try to put some in my hair just now, just to show you. And then these are like little butterfly clips. So we got these fun little things here for like summer, just to get my hair out of my face. I think I mentioned in a previous vlog, I'm much happier and a nicer person when my hair is out of my face. I get overstimulated by it for some reason. So anyways, and I figured I'll answer another question. I got another summary question. This one is from Celtic Lassie, who's also a Nova Scotia YouTuber, so definitely check her out. And she asked me, what is it here? Top 3 things or places during the summer in the valley. So another summer question. So this is actually a really good question. And I feel like I didn't think of this question before. So I think number 1, I really like the tangled, okay, this is so annoying. Let me just open this and then tell you. I think one of my favorite places, ooh, satisfying. Oh, that, never mind. Is anyways, the Tangled Gardens. That's in Grand Pré. It is very, very pretty. It is a beautiful spot to like go walk around. You can go check out the gardens. There's also like local goods made from, I believe, the garden, like honeys and jams and stuff. And then also you can do a picnic lunch. You can book that in advance and they make all the stuff for you and they serve you and everything. It's really cute and very nice. And that's included, and walking around the garden is included when you get the picnic. Anyways, I highly recommend checking that out. Another place that I really like is the Halls Harbor area. I don't know if that counts as the Annapolis Valley. I think so. But I like it because the ocean, lots of space. It's not really like a beach you would go in or like even like lay down because it's very rocky. But I think the area is really cute. It's very small, like fishing village vibes, and I think it's really cute. And then I love going to the Halls Harbor Lobster Pound for a lobster roll. It's very good, and their sweet potato fries are randomly really good. So that's very high on the list too for the Annapolis Valley. And then honestly, the third place, can I just say the town of Woodville? Because I just love Woodville. Like if we could pick where to live in the valley specifically, I would have picked Woodville. It's just the housing market when we were looking was like kind of crazy expensive over there, so we didn't find anything that was like made sense for us. I really like it. It's a student town, so there's lots of stuff to do. I like some of the little boutiques there. Also like just walking and getting like a yummy drink from Viet Fusion. So I think visiting Woodville in the summer is a great place to go. But I think those are my top 3 in the Annapolis Valley. So anyways, that was a fun question. Okay, I got these opened up. Look, they're like cute little rainbow ones. Small little butterfly clips. See? Little, let's see. Cute. Okay, well obviously I wouldn't just wear it like this, but I guess I could. But yeah, I just got these to do little fun hairstyles, like I mentioned, for the 20th time. Let's see what the star ones look like. This one I'm actually really excited. Okay, there's like obviously so many colors. Okay, I got 2 reds. See, so cute. Brings me back to like being a little girl. Trying to close it. Oh, that did not work at all. It didn't go in my hair. I'm out of practice for barrettes. Okay. Okay, cute. That's cute, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna sit down and do some YouTube and like influencer work on my laptop before we get ready to go to the hairdresser. And yeah, so this is what my hair is looking like. I think it's really good. We just, both the hairdresser and I think we can get it a little bit more bright blonde. So she was super nice. Mentioned that the salon has like a, if you reach out to them within a week, like they do a comp fix kind of thing. And I obviously said like, if we feel like what I'm asking for is like more, then I'm happy to pay a little bit more too. Yeah, I think we can get it a little bit more bright blonde. It's like, I want it to be a little bit more cool tone blonde and then a little bit more blonde on the top as well. So yeah, anyways, okay, we'll chat with you later and answer more questions. Okay, so my next question it actually made me laugh out loud. It was, how do I manage, or how do I balance my 30 million jobs, in their words, and what's my favorite way to unwind? I would say the way I balance it is I don't have that much of a life. I don't have a lot of free time, to be honest, but I don't mind it because I'm still enjoying the things that I'm doing, like the content creation work. I do enjoy the photography, I really enjoy. So not all of it feels like work, but it is work, honestly. Like I do like 80-hour weeks, I'm not even kidding. So that is a bit crazy, but I've always been someone that's just worked a lot, whether it be in school or whatever. Like I just like studied a lot, worked a lot, did homework a lot. Anyways, I know, nerd, but anyways, so yeah, I'm really disciplined in that sense, but also a to-do list. Without my to-do list, I would be nothing. I keep a very detailed to-do list for all of my work, content creation, photography, and even my regular 9-to-5 job. I'm very organized. So yeah, keeping a list is like my number one, I would say, and always editing it and reviewing it and making sure I'm keeping up with it. Usually Sundays I do like a whole week's worth of planning. And then my favorite way to unwind, I would say there's two. Honestly, like going to bed and reading a book. That's a really great way for me to unwind when I actually do read before bed, and I've been doing pretty good at that, and not like being on my phone. And the other thing might sound silly, but like setting intentional time. Me and Spencer eat dinner together every single night. We don't have like a formal dinner or anything at the table, but we eat at our couch and sit and watch a show. Like that's something that's almost like a non-negotiable. Like we always do that. Even when we're out and about, like we always make sure to enjoy our dinner. Like I give myself that time that feels like a reset time, maybe an hour, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, but that's something that I really enjoy. So anyways, okay, I will chat with you later when I'm not having to yell in the car after my hair. So this is what the hair looks like now. I'll show you what it looks like after. Is done. She slayed it. Honestly, I really love it. We got it much brighter and I'm just very happy with it. I think it's really great. She even put some curls in it, so I'm loving my hair right now, feeling good. We decided to treat ourselves today to get some sushi from Jeju. So it's in the bag. We're headed home now and we're gonna have that with like a cozy evening, maybe watch a movie, watch a show. I'm not sure yet, but I figured let's answer another question before we get home. And this one's funny. It's do you have any photography related pet peeves? And I feel like yes, but like I don't know pet peeves, but like, and like if this is what you want, like I will do it. Like it's literally fine. Like it's fine. It's your photos and I'm there for it. But my pet peeve is like when straight men don't take off their hats for photos. Like I'm sure your hair is just fine, and like especially like if it ruins the outfit. But again, like I will take your photos however you want them. That's just like a personal preference of like I'd rather the hat not be there. It makes my life easier in editing, and I just feel like it looks more cohesive. But again, that's like I'm trying not to be like insulting. Like I hope that doesn't insult people, but that's like a little pet peeve of mine, I would say. But not that big of a deal either. I sometimes also, like if you're wearing a hat, I probably will edit out the logo on the hat just to at least keep some cohesiveness. I feel like that looks a little bit better. Clearly back home now, big shirt on. I'm very cozy. I love big shirt after a day. Like that's my thing. I love big shirt. Big shirt comforts me. I love my shirt. It says, I support the girlies, the girls, the theys, and the gays. Slay. Anyways, okay. Sushi acquired. Soy sauce coming soon. We're about to sit down and watch Vanishing, which is one of the newer movies that Spencer got from his Criterion collection. So we have actually just watched a few Criterion Closet videos, and a few people had said like, oh, this is one of their picks or whatever from the closet. So I thought that was cool. So we're gonna watch that. It's like a little bit of a thriller mystery, I believe. And we're gonna have our food. Let me answer another question. Okay, this question I think is specific about Cape Breton. It says, if you've ever visited Cape Breton Island, what were the highlights of your trip? What would you recommend? P.S. I love your videos. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. I actually did visit Cape Breton a few years ago before we moved to Nova Scotia, actually. And I do have vlogs, so I'll put them up here if you want to watch them. They're like older ones though, so like, mind you, like my editing wasn't great and the filming and stuff wasn't amazing, but anyways.
Mind you, we were 15 in the double wide.
Yeah, mind you, they're not my best work, but anyways, I think they're still great and you get ideas of places to go. One of my highlights for Cape Breton, number one was just like literally the scenery, like seeing the Cabot Trail obviously and the beautiful beaches are stunning. I want to go back and actually spend more time at the beaches. I feel like we didn't really have a beach day by any means. We just like visited some of the beaches to like walk around. There's one in particular, I don't know the name, but I think it's like Black Rock Beach. I might be wrong. I'm gonna put the name of it on the screen when I figure it out. But that was a huge highlight for me. When we went the first time, it was like a little gray and there was no one there, and it was so peaceful, like just listening to the waves. And then we went back after with some coffees from Salty Rose and Periwinkle Cafe, which is another place I recommend. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can leave it there. We went and it was like a sunny day and it was packed. So like that was less enjoyable. We didn't stay as much the second time. The bagel lox at the High Wheeler Cafe is crazy. Like the schmear of cheese is amazing. I recommend checking that out. And I feel like those are my Cape Breton top spots for sure.
We were there for like 2 days.
We were there for like 2 days, yeah. So we didn't really spend that much time there, but I would also like to go again in the fall time and see like all the colors, because I love the fall. I think that'd be really fun. I'm gonna take a little break and eat my sushi. Quite the stack of sushi here. We got a few different rolls here. Sweet creamy roll, which is like sweet potato, avocado, and cream cheese, which is really yummy. I think this one's called the Brave Shrimp roll. There's like a mini kamikaze roll. There's a chubby scallop roll. The scallops are charred, or what is it called? Charred, yeah, charred scallops, really good. This one has like a tempura one with like a nice spicy sauce. And then this one has eel, so it's really good. I'm a lover of all seafood pretty much, so like getting a little mix, and then obviously the non-seafood version as well I really like. So anyways, we're going to eat this and enjoy our evening, and I will chat with you later or tomorrow. Hello, I know what you're thinking. Lizzie McGuire, you're an outfit repeater. I am an outfit repeater. I just love this shirt. I'm gonna be living in it. It's also a good work shirt, and today's a work day, so I've been loving the shirt. Anyways, not important to what I'm talking about right now, but hello, welcome to Monday. I did a bad job finishing vlogging on Saturday, and then Sunday I worked and did a lot of work actually. So I figured now with a fresh pair of eyes, a fresh mind, I can come back to continue the vlog. But let's go back and finish up some questions, shall we? So I did get another one. Ooh, this one is, what's your next bucket list trip? So I actually do have one coming up that you will see coming soon. But the next thing on my bucket list per se, I don't really have an actual bucket list, but a dream of mine would be to go to Europe eventually. That would be really cool. I don't know if I'll ever get the opportunity, but that would be something that I would love to do, like do Italy, France, stuff like that. I think that'd be really nice, especially France. History, my family's from France, so I think it'd be really cool to see. Kind of like where my heritage is from, I guess, in a way. And obviously it's just like gorgeous, so I would like to do that. I think I'd like to do a lot of the countrysides and stuff like that. That would be such a dream to be able to do that. So who knows, you know, we're not saying never, but I don't really know if it's possible for the near future, but that is definitely something. I've technically been to France, not really though, because I went to Saint-Pierre-et-Miquelon, which is a little like archipelago. I don't know what the word is. It's like a little island off of Newfoundland that is technically part of Europe. So you do need your passport when you go. They take euros. It's fully like a European country, and it's France. It's part of France. So that was really unique and interesting, but it didn't really feel like Europe. It did in some ways, but it didn't, because I was just in Newfoundland like an hour ago. You know what I mean? So it didn't feel like it. It just felt like French Newfoundland. Honestly, definitely a cool experience to check out and stuff, but it's not like the full European vibe, if that makes sense. You know, I took a little ferry that nearly killed me because it was so like rocky, but it didn't take a flight or anything like that, so it didn't feel real. Anyways, that's just that. Another question is, what's your 5-year plan? You know, it's so funny because if you would have asked me this like 10 years ago, I always had a 5-year plan, and then I just stopped kind of having it. Like, I truly don't know. I've been putting off this question because I don't really know, honestly. Like, I have things that I would like to do in 5 years. Like, I would definitely see myself. I would love to have grown this channel and my photography work. Like, I think I'd like to be doing photography a lot more, like being really booked for that. And then I would love to grow my subscriber count to, in 5 years, would it be crazy to say 100K? Probably, like, because I only have like 2,000, but I love all of you. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it, like, that would be really cool, like, to have like a really great subscriber count and huge, like, and big community on YouTube. That would be such a big dream. And then in personal life, like I truly don't know. I don't know where I'll be living. I don't know in what type of structure I'd be living in, like a house or whatever. What town, what province, like who knows? Like life, I don't know. Like I really don't know, you know? And yeah, I feel like that's not really that great of an answer, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. And honestly, from a serial planner and like person who has always thought of the future, I'm kind of proud of myself that I'm kind of laid back with that answer and don't really have an answer to say, and I'm like actually okay with that. I know it's also kind of stressful because like in 5 years from now, I will be 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'll be 32 years old. So who knows? Who knows? Best compliment you've ever received? I don't know. I feel like I love okay, well, no, it sounds so bad. I don't know. That's a great question. I feel like if someone compliments my humor, like, oh, you're so funny or something like that, that's like a huge compliment to me. I don't know why. I've always been like a silly, goofy gal. Ever since I was like a little girl, I'd be making my families laugh, whether it be singing Shania Twain in the kitchen with like a diaper and like being a diva about it, or just saying funny things in middle school and stuff like that. I had like the biggest awkward phase that lasted forever, which really gave me like the ability to just be like a silly, goofy gal and funny. So, and that translated into my university, and even now, like I am fully, like you do not see the full weirdness because I feel like that would just be scary for everyone like to see it on YouTube. But like I am very goofy and funny. Like Spencer and I, my boyfriend and I are constantly laughing together like all day. So yeah, I think a biggest compliment would be when someone compliments my humor, I guess. I don't know. I think I take that in high regard. Okay, another question is, can I rank my favorite hobbies? I need to think about this. I feel like, actually, maybe I don't think about it too much and I just say it, because then it probably will be more real. I feel like, I think number one would be reading, because I do it the most frequently, and I do really enjoy it. I love getting immersed in a story. I love relaxing and reading. Like it really does feel like a relaxing hobby, even if the storyline is a little bit more thriller or scary or something like that. Like I still enjoy it and it still feels more at peace, and I like that I can do it without looking at a screen. So I really enjoy that. And I do my book club, so I'm doing it pretty often, and I really enjoy it, and I love the satisfaction of finishing a book. I love setting goals. So I think reading would be number one, which is kind of crazy to think that I only got into reading like 2 years ago basically now, so that's kind of fun. Second, I think, would be my junk journaling. I want to get back into it. I want to get back into it so bad. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I don't have a good setup in my house to be able to do it or something. There's like some sort of barrier that I'm getting when I want to go do it, because like I'm constantly wanting to do it, but I'm like, oh, the effort to have to sit down and stuff like that and do it. Maybe it's because I film it pretty much every time that I do it. Like maybe it becomes more of a chore. Don't get me wrong, I love YouTube obviously, and I love sharing that stuff, but it's, you don't see all the added work, I guess, and added pressure behind the scenes. So I feel like maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just need to do a few pages off camera to kind of like get the enjoyment from it again, and then I can even show you like after what I did, and then do more on camera to do the junk journal with me videos, because I am actually going to be filming one, I believe, this week. Yeah, I feel like that would be number two, but I do want to do it a lot more often than I have been doing. Like crafting sometimes, you know, like I had this idea that I would do like a craft club with my girlfriends, basically like once a month we would get together and do a new craft. We did do that once or twice so far, and it was really fun, and I'd like to keep that up. Just people are so busy, it's hard to plan with like 5 different schedules, of course. So I would like to get back into that, because last time we did clay magnets. Before that we did like little punch holes, things like that. I think that'd be really fun. I would love to do like a bejeweling night or something like that. So I feel like overall crafting is like my other one, and one that I would like to get back into, so I guess number 4 would be sewing. So last year my grandma gave me a sewing machine, and she came over and she taught me how to do it, so I'd like to get back into that. That's another thing that I've been kind of like putting off. Like there's some sort of mental barrier for some reason getting in my way. So yeah, that was a fun question. Also, thank you so much for asking me questions so that I'm not like embarrassed and like got no questions. I do appreciate it. You're a real one if you asked a question. If you didn't, it's okay. Maybe next time. Okay, bye.